some of that was a lie. I tell white lies. The white ones, you know, the crispy white lies, the ones that are okay. You know, like when your friend gaining weight, but you tell her she losing weight. That's me. Well, I don't tell my friend that. If I lie to her like that, then she my associate, and I'm scared that I don't want to lose our almost friendship yet. So I can't be all the way myself. Because if she my friend, I'm be like, girl, you're getting heavy. You're getting heavy for me. But that's another story. Anyway, but you know, I love. Yeah, so I do tell white lies. You know, I might tell a stinky person they ain't stinky. But then, you like, woo! You know, because I know that they don't have the means to not be stinky. You know, and if I got the means to help them not be stinky, I'll help them. But if I don't, you know, I might kind of sugarcoat some shit. But besides sugarcoating and white lies, yeah, so that's all I do. Sugarcoat and white lies. But besides that, I have to give it to you 100. So I'm really honestly tired of these men thinking that they're something that they're not, thinking they're more important than they are. Like this king stuff that y'all own. Like, kings prove themselves to be worthy of being king. The kings don't give the title to the prince without him proving himself, okay? He has to jump through hoops and fight tigers and lions naked and all type of shit. Y'all just be going around, I'm a king, I got a dick because I'm a king. Like, no! That ain't how that work. Listen, Linda, that ain't how that work. The fuck?
Face your trauma before you date and procreate.
There are several different dynamics to a black household. Don't get me wrong. I have ran into a lot of black men that are damaged because they feel like they weren't coddled, they weren't loved enough, they weren't told that they were loved enough, they didn't get enough affection from their mothers, and that's why they're damaging women. That's why they don't know how to receive genuine love from a female. So there's two sides to it, you know. Not all the mothers favored their sons over their daughters. You know, you have some of them that did just the opposite. They were so busy trying not to be their mothers that they neglected their sons. They were over. So in every household, there's different dynamics, different traumas, different things that happen to that child or person that made them who they are in the dating world, that made them who they are for their spouse, that made them who they are for their children. And it's up to us to break through that, to not use that as excuse to abuse others, to not use that as excuse to inflict your bullshit on other people and then expect them to accept you for all of that. That's just too much. And that's why I think I'm pretty much fed up with dating, because I understand that. You know, I've worked out my childhood trauma. I talk about it openly, you know, and I've expressed it, you know, to other people, strangers. You know, I'm really open about who I am. So I don't understand why people are not okay with who they are and admitting their self. You know what I'm saying? People have used what I've told them against me. You know, people have used my story and lied and said it was their story and used it against me. But I still do not let that change who I am. I do not let that change the amount of love that I try to spread. As many compliments as I give on a daily basis to random strangers and people I know. I don't let that change how many times I tell my son that I love him. I don't let that change how many times I give him a deep hug every day. You know, you break through childhood trauma and you love despite it all. That's what God wants.